Hello, guys. Hello, welcome to the Worital Book Publishing Summit 2020. Amazing experience, and a gathering of the dons who are great at writing, publishing, and selling their books. So, in my session today, my name is Emeka Nobis. I'm going to be sharing on launch team strategies. Launch team strategies to make your book launch a successful one. A bit about me. So this was me in the year 2006 when I got a job as a field engineer with Saipem Construction, Saipem Contracting Nigeria Limited. It's a company, one of the leading companies in the world when it has to do with turnkey projects, specifically on building topside models for oil companies, installation of topsides, and drilling structures offshore. So this was me in Italy during my training as an intern to learn how to build teams and work with teams to make sure that the project was successful. So in the year 2010, I began to have the nudge to write a book. And so I went ahead to write this book called titled The Profound Life. There you see me in front of the book with the title of the book. Well, after selling 300 copies of this book to friends and family, I couldn't sell anymore. I was stuck, and I ended up giving away 600 to 700 copies of this book. I can't remember exactly, but I gave away those copies away for free because I was stuck. I was dismayed. I was just completely distraught as regards to selling the book. But over the years, between the year 2011 to 2017, I dug in and I began to understand what it takes to successfully write the book, publish it, and market it so that I can make lots of money. And one of the strategies that I'm sharing with you today is the use of launch team strategies. As you can see on the screen, I've launched 10 books since then: Abundant the Dots, Addicted to Writing, Virgin, Awaiting Self, and 4 Feet 5. And so I'm here to share with you one of the strategies that you can utilize to launch your book, which is called using a launch team. So in 2017, when I launched this book, when I wanted to launch Addicted to Writing, I decided to try something new, to use a launch team. And so I set up a launch team using a Facebook group. And here on the screen, you can find the launch team for Addicted to Writing. This was the Facebook group that I set up. I had 79 people who signed up to be part of the launch team for a period of 4 weeks. I usually advise that your launch team campaign period should be about 4 weeks so that you do not wear people out working with you over a long period of time. People can experience fatigue if they consistently are working with you for a long period of time on your book marketing campaign. That's what I can advise. Okay, so a launch team is a group of people handpicked by you for the purpose of helping you launch your book into the marketplace. While choosing your launch team, emphasis should be laid on people who are willing, who are eager, and who are ready to help you spread word. So willingness, eagerness, and readiness are the three things that you should look out for if you want to launch successfully a launch team. To choose people who are going to work with you in your launch team. Critical that you understand that. The importance, you're going to leverage on skill sets. That's one of the importance of setting up a launch team. So for me, I like to have videographers, graphic designers, editors, bloggers, content creators, and copywriters on my team. Videographers are going to do the videos for campaign. Graphic designers will do graphic designs, memes for campaign. Editors are going to look at the script and put their eyes down to see that the book is something that is beautiful and readable. Bloggers. So bloggers are going to blog about the book. Content creators create content with regards to the book. And then copywriters create compelling, hypnotic content that we use in marketing the book, right? So you've got to look at the people who are coming into your launch team, leverage on their skill sets. That's one of the importance of having a launch team. Then amplify the launch team will amplify your marketing efforts, right? So imagine having a launch team of 50 serious people, each with his or her own audience. also sharing your work. That's amplification of your marketing efforts. Very, very powerful and beautiful. Your launch team will provide reviews of your script. So they will look at your script, they will review the style, the content, the theme in alignment with your message and the audience for whom you're writing your script. So it's powerful. That means you have a lot of eyes looking at your script, and they are providing some beautiful review, powerful reviews that can help you to review the script so that the script is powerful, right? Then after your campaign, you can conscript affiliates after that, right? Conscripting is sounding like a word that is forceful, but that's just what I choose to put there. All right. So affiliates have they want to have a little chunk from you from the revenues of your book. So you set them up with their specific links customized for them, and these guys will ensure that you are constantly making money from your book even after the launch campaign. So it's important that you have a launch team to launch your book. It's very beautiful, it's very powerful, it's very encouraging. Okay, so setting up your launch team, you've got to make an invitation. So you invite people using your email, or you put it out a post on social media, whatever social media platform that you're using. Put out invitation, inviting them. As I said, I advise that you're specific about the people that you want: videographers, content creators, bloggers, copywriters. It depends on you actually and the kind of book that you're writing, but that's my piece of advice because you are going to leverage on their skill sets. Now you make clear your blessings. This is a symbiotic relationship. They are not coming to work for you as financial slaves to bring in money for you. There has to be some form of exchange. So for me, I usually exchange value with people who are part of my launch team. So they have access to me, they have access to my brain, they have access to my consulting almost for free. And then I give them sometimes my book, give them access to have my trainings at either free or reduced amount of investment. So you have to make clear what is it you're giving to them in exchange for them working with you for the duration of the launch campaign. Then you create tasks, right? You have to create a task that they are going to be working on. So those tasks can be social media shares. So you are sharing content on the social media, the reviews of the book, just as I've said, they review the book and put it on different platforms. You do Q&A with them, so you go live on Facebook with them on their own timeline. They will ask you questions about the book, you talk about the book, and people get interested to buy the book. Very, very powerful. You create video content, they create video content, right? That's one of the tasks. So either they create video content with the phones on their faces or using any gadget they like so that they can put out on their social media platforms and get people interested to buy the book. You can do Twitter-thons, means that you guys go on Twitter, and then for an hour you target to go viral, right? So you guys are together creating tweets, retweeting the tweets, so that you can go viral with the launch campaign. Very, very powerful. Tasks can be also them sending emails to their list. So you choose days when they can send emails to their own list, so that people will pay attention to want to buy your book. It can also be about blogging. So for those of them who have blogs, set the day or days in the week, they go blog on their blogs, and you share, and they also share, so that lots of people can see the book. All right, so you can creatively come up with tasks for people, right? So it's all on your shoulders. Create tasks, be creative about the task, and then shoot with your launch team. Let them do what's marvelous to get your book out there in the marketplace that will pay attention and buy the book, right? So you've got to engage them on the task. You are the leader here, providing leadership. You have to inspire them, you have to motivate them, you have to keep them on their toes so that they go ahead to do the task. So if they're asking questions, you have to be there to answer their questions. If people on their own timelines, people from their audience are asking certain kinds of questions, they will bring back to the group, and then you answer the questions. You just be there providing leadership, engaging them, making sure that they are on their toes to do the task, right? I need to emphasize right here that even though it's out of choice that they have come to be part of the team, you decide to kick people out if they're not really performing. So there's no need keeping someone on your team who is not performing. For me, usually when I check you out a week, 2 weeks, and you're not doing anything, I can kick you out. Yes, it's not a military dispensation, but then if somebody has decided, has chosen to be part of the team, then they ought to work. All right. So reward the doers, the ones. Pareto principle is always in action when it comes to productivity, right? So 20% of the people who are part of your launch team are the ones who will be doing the greatest of the works. So you've got to reward them, right? The ones who put in the maximum number of sales, the highest number of sales, the ones who put out work the more. So your reward can be money. You can give them money, right? Monies that you've made from the sales, you can share with them. It can be free consultations like I do. So you provide free consulting sessions for them on other areas of their life that they're looking forward to having some form of clarity. You can also be giving them your products for free or at a discount. Usually I give them discounted fees for other products of mine. So for example, in 2017, I gave them access to attend all my trainings at 50% off. So if I had a training for 10,000, they will attend for 5,000. If I had a training for 100,000, they will attend for 50,000. So that was beautiful and phenomenal, right? So you reward the doers, then appreciate them, right? So I appreciate everybody for being part of the launch team and thanking them for being part of the launch team. And then when the book is launched on the day of the launch, you appreciate them again, thank them again, reward more doers, and then you shut down the launch team, right? So this is about setting up the launch team to run and function effectively. So I've learned lessons from launching, using launch teams. You need to understand that not all of them will participate. I've already said that, I've already emphasized on this. Not all of them will participate during the launch campaign. Usually, as I said, 20% will be the ones who are really, really participating and doing all the tasks. Then another 70% will be the ones who are just there. They could do one task today, next tomorrow they won't do another task. They wait to do another task after 2 weeks. But they are participating actually. Then the 10% are those who never. Those are the ones I will just kick out of the team, right? So that's the lesson I've learned. Focus on the 20%. Usually I get into their inboxes and thank these 20%, these people who are actually doing the work. Thank them, motivate them, inspire them, congratulate them on the work that they're doing, send them great words, ask about their family, engage with them emotionally. That is what they really want to be able to keep on pushing, right? So focus on the 20%. These are the ones who will pull in the maximum sales during the launch team campaign, right? During your book launch campaign. Some will feel that they are money slaves, right? Some of them exited the group. They felt that they were making money for me. They are accepted to be part of the team. Then after a while, they felt that the money that I was making was something that they should have been making for themselves if they had their own launch teams, which was funny, by the way, but they exited. Some of them will feel that they are money slaves for you. That's just okay. They can exit the team, right? You can do so much more with a team. This is one great lesson that you need to understand. Launch teams, you can do so much more with a launch team than what you could have done for yourself. Your launch team member can initiate conversations with traditional media to get you on TV or to get you on radio. They can use their contacts to get you some form of leverage. For example, they can get you a contract to distribute your books to a bank that is doing CSR. So maybe a bank can be doing CSR and they may decide to get 1,000 copies of your books to distribute. CSR could be financial empowerment schemes, and so they can get your book to distribute to the people that they want to reach out to. So these are the lessons I've learned by launching my own launch teams. Very powerful. Okay, so thank you for being part of this session. I look forward to you raising your own launch team and having a phenomenal time doing it. Thank you for being part of this summit. Thank you for being part of this session. My name is Emeka Nobis. Thank you, and God bless you.